When you're worth billions, privacy becomes one of the most valuable luxuries money can buy. For the ultra-wealthy, public airports, commercial flights, and run-of-the-mill vacations just won't do. Every aspect of their travel, by air, sea, or land, is curated not only for comfort, but for complete discretion. These aren't people hopping on Instagram to post boarding passes. Billionaires move in silence, shielded by legal teams, logistics experts, and sometimes even shell companies. Here's how they manage to cross continents, enjoy exotic destinations, and return without anyone outside their inner circle knowing. 1. Private jets, pseudonyms, and hidden flight paths. Most billionaires never see the inside of a commercial aircraft. Instead, they travel via private jets, often from companies they own or lease anonymously. These planes are registered under shell corporations or trusts, making it difficult to trace ownership. But that's just the beginning. To avoid detection, some billionaires use fake names when filing flight manifests. While aviation authorities require some documentation, high-level travel agents and aviation brokers know how to shield VIP clients behind layers of confidentiality. Even the tail numbers of jets can be disguised or changed temporarily to confuse tracking software. Flight tracking services like ADSB Exchange or FlightAware have become tools for amateur sleuths and journalists trying to track elite travel. In response, some billionaires opt for aircraft equipped with technology that delays or obscures their real-time location. Others take more drastic measures, temporarily disabling transponders during sensitive trips. While technically controversial, it happens. These moves make even the most sophisticated tracking nearly impossible. 2. Private airports and remote terminals. Forget TSA, forget long lines. Billionaires land at private airstrips, VIP terminals, and FBOs, fixed-base operators, designed specifically to offer anonymity and speed. Many of these exclusive terminals have private lounges, separate customs officers, and even underground exits. In places like Dubai, London, or Los Angeles, FBOs can whisk passengers from jet to armored SUV in under 90 seconds, with zero public interaction. Some of the most elite travelers even maintain private airstrips on their own properties, whether that's a secluded Caribbean island or a sprawling estate in Texas. These runways are equipped with the same advanced safety tech as public airports, just without the crowd. There are no paparazzi here, no witnesses, just total silence and total control. 3. Yachts that double as floating fortresses. When billionaires aren't flying, they're sailing, and not on cruise liners. We're talking 300-foot mega yachts that cost upwards of $500 million. These vessels are essentially private floating cities, complete with helipads, submarines, anti-paparazzi tech, and military-grade security systems. Most of these yachts travel under foreign flags and are registered through holding companies in countries with loose maritime transparency laws. Crews are carefully vetted, bound by strict NDAs, and trained to deal with high-risk threats. To maintain privacy at sea, billionaires often avoid crowded marinas and opt for remote coves or private islands. Satellite phones and encrypted Wi-Fi networks keep communication secure. And if they want to explore nearby areas, they use tenders or helicopters that allow them to come and go without ever docking publicly. Many have underwater garages for mini-subs or custom-designed sea scooters. 4th, alias bookings and VIP travel services. Whether it's a luxury villa in Tuscany or a presidential suite in Paris, billionaires rarely book anything in their own names. Instead, they rely on concierge services, personal assistants, or third-party travel firms that specialize in anonymity. These firms use pseudonyms, corporate accounts, and prepaid service cards that leave no personal trail. Even luxury hotels now cater to this demand, offering unlisted rooms or private entrances with zero record on their public booking systems. In ultra-exclusive resorts, some guests are so valuable that staff are trained not to ask for names. Everything is handled through facial recognition or unique passcodes issued ahead of time. For the truly elite, entire floors or private villas are blocked off just to ensure complete seclusion. 5th, staff that signs the ultimate NDA. From pilots to personal chefs, everyone involved in a billionaire's travel life signs ironclad non-disclosure agreements. These NDAs don't just prevent leaks to the press, they prevent whispering to friends and family. Private security firms often conduct background checks, monitor social media activity, and enforce strict no-photo policies. Violating an NDA can result in massive financial penalties or permanent blacklisting from the ultra-luxury service industry. Some billionaires go even further, using rotating staff to prevent any one person from learning too much about their habits or routines. On longer trips, staff may be swapped out mid-journey just to keep things compartmentalized. 6. Digital discretion and cloaked itineraries. A billionaire's digital footprint is just as important as their physical one. Most employ cybersecurity experts to sweep their devices, encrypt communications, and monitor for any data leaks. Social media? Forget it. Most ultra-wealthy individuals avoid public posting while traveling. If photos do appear, they're often uploaded weeks or months later to prevent real-time tracking. Their itineraries are rarely shared outside of a small, trusted circle. Often, multiple dummy schedules are created to mislead potential leaks or security threats. Encrypted messengers and burner phones are standard travel tools. 7. Layered legal protections and shell companies. To mask ownership of assets like jets, yachts, or even villas, billionaires use a complex web of legal entities. A plane might be owned by a trust in Bermuda, leased to a holding company in the Netherlands, and operated by a logistics firm based in Dubai. This legal maze makes it nearly impossible to connect travel routes or bookings to a specific individual. Even travel insurance, fueling services, or catering contracts are handled by intermediaries trained to maintain discretion. These companies are legally obligated not to disclose client information, and their own staff are often under NDAs. 8. Invisible ground travel. Once they land, billionaires don't hop into yellow cabs. They're picked up by armored vehicles with untraceable plates, often driven by licensed security personnel who double as bodyguards. These rides are pre-routed through back entrances and private roadways to avoid public areas and cameras. In some cities, they're even escorted by private security teams in separate vehicles that serve as decoys. The most high-profile billionaires use convoys of identical vehicles, so even someone watching won't know which car they're in. These motorcades are synchronized and monitored via GPS and surveillance systems. 9. Staying off the grid, literally. Some billionaires take it a step further and go completely off-grid. No Wi-Fi, no GPS, no social check-ins. When they want total disconnection, they head to private islands, ultra-remote lodges, or high-security compounds in locations few people can even pronounce. Helicopters deliver food, fuel, and other necessities. Only essential staff are allowed, and even they may not know who they're working for. These retreats often feature backup power supplies, communication bunkers, and satellite surveillance systems. 10. The psychology behind stealth travel. Why go to such lengths? For many billionaires, privacy isn't about secrecy. It's about safety, freedom, and peace. In a world where wealth attracts scrutiny, lawsuits, and unwanted attention, traveling anonymously is more than a preference. It's a strategy. Traveling discreetly allows them to enjoy the world without being hounded by paparazzi or swamped by business pitches at a beach bar. It means their families can vacation without becoming tabloid fodder. And in times of crisis or political unrest, it means having the ability to move swiftly and safely. Some even view their privacy as a form of psychological insulation. Being able to travel freely, undisturbed, reinforces their sense of autonomy and control. It separates them from the chaos of public life, letting them recharge, reconnect, or plot their next big move. Final thoughts. The luxury of invisibility. For billionaires, discretion is the new decadence. It's not just about flying private or sailing in style. It's about doing it all without leaving a trace. Through a mix of technology, legal maneuvering, and next-level planning, the world's wealthiest individuals have perfected the art of moving in silence. For the richest among us, the ultimate power move isn't being seen. It's being invisible and enjoying the entire planet without leaving a trace. Please subscribe for more videos.